Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I don't know where I've disappeared to. I was here before the starting soon screen was on. Let me see where I've gone. You can hear me though, right? And you can see the camera. Hey, I can see my hand. That's working. Camera, what's wrong with you? I'm still here, by the way. I'm just clicking options and wondering why they aren't here. Okay, what if I go into the camera? It's gone dark because this is like my secret settings screen. There I am. I don't know why I'm suddenly small and over there. What if I did that? Well, that's made it worse. So if that's what you were going for, you have succeeded. Turn off and on again. There I am. Hello. It feels like there's a bit of lag there. Like the video is taking longer now. Let me know because my preview could be a little bit different. Hopefully it's working alright though. And we are here for some Civolution. Voted for. It's back again. But hey, it gets requested. It goes in the vote. It comes like third, I think it came in the vote. Second is unsettled, but hopefully it will be nice. I don't know if it'll actually happen. I might have to record one on my own. It'd be nice if I could do another unsettled with Rachel, like the first playthrough that I did. But yeah, it depends on Rachel's availability. Right. So yeah, we're here to build a civilization. One thing that I'm doing a bit differently, and it's my first time using it, if I have got it up okay, I'm going to be using the solo helper, which is just doing the exact same thing that the cards and stuff did that we've done before, but an app on the internet. On you can see the website name here, can't you? Boardgame.me, and I believe we've used them for some other solo helpers. Did they do the Civolution one? Not Civilization. That's what we're playing. I think the Ark Nova one. They had the Arno one on there. Look, you can see on the browsers right now. Look at all these amazing apps for bots that have been made. It's awesome. So yeah, saves a little bit of space on the table. Saves me rolling and stuff, and will remind me of the rules of the bot and keep track of the mutations and things like that. So not an essential thing, but I'm looking forward to doing it. Hi everyone that's here. The camera thing distracted me from saying hi. AV's all good now. Brilliant. Hope you feel better, Lynette. You got Captain's chair on the way, right? That'll some really heavy space deck building. I'll sort anything out. Hey Brandon, hey James. Right, so what situation are we in right now? I've said medium for the difficulty. I can't remember what I did last time. I know I lost last time. And I meant to look at like the forums and stuff. I'm not going to leave that up there the whole time. I meant to have a look and see if like has anyone talked more about the when certain goals are for having people out or settling, like we saw last game. Like the first playthrough I did, I think is really representative of how almost all my games of Civolution have gone. The last playthrough was like the very worst case, rolling all the perfect things for the bot, and it had the perfect goals that it was just everywhere on the board and scored an absolute ton of that. And we saw then, I think that was back in November, that some people have been like saying the same things that's maybe a bit wonky. I didn't get a chance to have a look, see if anything has come of that. I have just in my like organizing of the goals for the eras and stuff and for the end game, two aren't in the game, so I've just made things easier, shuffle them all up, but I just made them the two that weren't being here, just so there we go. That's just our configuration for this time, so I don't have to think about that. Hey Dana, that was wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just clicking and stuff instead of inevitably rolling dice into things and knocking them all over. The situation that I'm in, hey, my angles and stuff work. So what have I taken? I have taken hopefully cards that I can get out kind of early and maybe fill up this stage one. I like to try and do that. So we've got the tavern gave me salt, and one of the starting marker cards did salt, so went for that. Um, Oil is the resource that our starting forest gives, so I thought that wasn't really too enamored by the. You see, like in the full setup, in the non like predetermined hands thing, you get two of each color and you pick one. So that might turn into something. Two up the green track, that'll be good in Era 3. Let me upgrade some. Musical instruments. I haven't got any access to wood yet. It'll be in one of these forests over here, but we can take it as our extra find. So could be able to do that early on. Uh, and then socialism and beak over here. We're hoping to get some beaks. They want us to have two expressiveness, and I started with one, so I thought that wouldn't be too hard. Get another expressiveness. Got access to getting two more cards out. And this socialism one, it's leaving a bit up to chance, but whenever you do a reset and your roll includes 2 5s, get an income. That could be huge if it happens, but it's kind of taking a thing that's leaving stuff up to chance. A couple of things that will improve us on the Favor of Agira track as well, which will be good. So yeah, I'll be explaining stuff as I'm going through it, but I think like the first solo playthrough that I did, if you're completely new to Civolution, the first one that I did was proper like the predetermined decks, the predetermined map setup, and yeah, everything from scratch. So let's get into it then. We need to see some new cards. I've just revealed those, and we need to see an event card. I think this will take us to the event. So our event is Leap in Evolution. The weather's going to get one colder. The civilization with the highest total of goods may take up to 3 of those and place them as any mutations. Well, that'll be good later on. Do I need the bot cards to remind me of how they're going to do the event? Because I just left them all out. I mean, like the solo helper cards, one of them tells me how the events get resolved. Here we go, the event majority check. So it's to do with their gems. So this event is F19. That's B, C, and D. So at the moment with 2, they would have 1 good towards this event. But if they get 2 more, they'll have 3 goods towards it. So if I could have some goods, that would be pretty good. I would lose the goods on the one hand, but getting 3 mutations, that could really help getting attribute chips. Because I've been thinking, the other thing I started with was dexterity. We've got an attribute chip for 3 dexterity, agile civilization. At the start of every feeding phase, you get to go hunting. So it might mean I wouldn't need to go hunting as an actual action. So that's the event. New goals on the first player for this round. And actually, 2 expressiveness is out in the goal as well. So I'll definitely take that because that's what I'm going for. I don't know if we'll achieve a load of goals. The app, I think, is going to determine a goal chip for Vicky for us. Remove goal 4 if possible. It is possible. So they don't do anything with that. It's just they're helping the display get a bit refreshed. 3 on the knowledge track. Have a farm and a worker in the same hills bit. The water setup looks really unhelpful. Yeah, it's not going to help like boating about, is it really? Like this isn't too good. The other cool thing about the helper that I've just took off the screen, I've done all of that stuff already, of course, but for your setup of these goals and for the map, it'll do it for you if you want. And so that was great for just like, it's a bit of an awkward shuffle, and the way I'm laying these tiles out, am I really randomizing it? Probably, but the app just tells you put A, F, H, put them here. So I like that. So then, extra find. We can choose any good from grassland or forest because it has to be a place where you've got a worker. So, for things that I need, if I took oil, I could get perfume. I want to have a lot of gems, so it might help to put like goods next to each other, but I think I'm going to spend goods that I get. I was thinking if I took papyrus, I would be able to build a settlement because I started with a stone that I don't otherwise have a use for right now. So if I took papyrus, but then I could just do a transport action and get this starting papyrus if I really wanted to do that. My income chip at the start of the game is a focus, and I got to upgrade activity, by the way. So it would be nice to get one of these extra activity cards out as soon as possible. Try and make use of that, because it's got to be two different activities rather than you only got one to start with. So yeah, the oil would help us get the perfume card out. And how much of a priority that is. And we could just get the oil from that, couldn't we? I suppose wood is the only thing that I haven't actually got access to. So maybe I should choose wood, because I could do a transport and get papyrus and or oil back. But you kind of want to do like production for that, because you transport 3 things normally. I'm going to go for wood. Yeah, I respect wood. Where's my tub with all my markers in it? So my extra find is wood, and we can start taking actions. So I don't know what I'm going to start with here, because usually, and maybe I should try and veer off from this, I really like doing achievements and like upgrading it at least once, so you get one of each die for doing it. You get more actions, you get to roll more things when you have to roll fate dice, and the goal that was on my starting card was have 3 fate dice. So that would involve doing the achievement action at least twice. It would be nice if it was like upgraded, right? So you'd also get some action dice too. Hey Doombringer, how's it going? I'm glad you could catch a stream. But I was also thinking of just getting the expressiveness straight up. I could then potentially achieve a goal, which could then upgrade the achievement action. I could get either of these cards out. I could just get the tavern card out straight away, because I've started with some salt. But I think I'm going to do that. Let's see what they do. I do want to try and get gems, but I don't know how good I'm going to be at that. The tavern wouldn't be a bad action to have. If I could give up 1 food, I would have to go hunting at some point. Give up a food to get 3 points and 2 money. Each 2 money is a gem. So it's kind of giving up a third of a gem up here to get a gem, seeing as each one's worth 5 points this round. But yeah, I'm going to start out. Let's use an idea to turn this 4 into a 5. And we'll use 2 5s to get an expressiveness. So now I've got 2. I can achieve that goal if I want to. The bot. Let's give this app a go. So, player, take your turn. I did, thank you. So, I told it the difficulty that I was playing at, and it is just going to handle all of this stuff for me. So, it is going to move to start with. So, it's initial terror, and it's telling me like the priority for stuff as well. So, it can't move because it's only got 1 person in each, so it gets to make a person for free. Which one is it going to make one from? Which has got the priority? It's this initial territory thing here. So there are mountains, grassland they're in. So they make a new person in grasslands and get a point for that campfire. And then where's that person going to move to? Top priority. I'm pointing at the actual window on my monitor rather than the one that you can see. But their destination territory, they want to go to the desert. There is a desert right next door. So they get 2 points there and reveal the good that they make there, which is copper. Yes, copper gets made over there. Then, hi Marty. Just kick everything over, please. It's post-food fuss time. But unfortunately, if you haven't seen him appear before, Marty is not a lap cat. This is my signal to lie back in the chair, and he will lie kind of on my neck. But unfortunately, Marty, I can't do that right now. Where was this? That was on stone. That was on salt. You're just going to sulk here a little bit. Shh. Come over here, please. Not on my shirt. Let everyone see you a little bit. I haven't got room for a bed on the table, I'm sorry. What about your blanket? Your blanket's right here. Maybe he'll settle there. So he used to have a camera set up. He used to be on the table all the time. He's knocked me mouse. Right. So he's moved to the desert. He's uncovered that thing there. And then he is going to put a marker down. So his priority for putting a food marker down is in a territory that doesn't have one, right? He wants to come up again. I'm sorry. We'll play a smaller game next time that's got room for you. Going off on a huff now. Right. So, that's it, isn't it? And if I press the question marks, it'll tell me more. Yeah, it'll tell me more about the priority. Oh, yeah. Choose territory where it has a one type priority territory with the fewest markers. I remembered. So, back to me. My turn. Okay. So, I've done that stuff. I've got 2 expressiveness now. I think, I mean, I would like socialism out so that when I inevitably do a reset in a bit, if I happen to roll that double 5, I'll get income. Income is focus, which is 3 dice. So I could get that right out. If I get beak out or tavern, they give me activities and progress me on this track to make the pink rolls a little bit better. So what's tavern? That would be a 4 and a 6. I think. So activities are 2 and a 3. I don't have a brown. I could get the brown out with my musical instruments here. So all these actions are putting your cards out. I want to do all of them now. So if I don't do one of these, what was the point of doing expressiveness first? You could have done any of these. Now you're asking me. Well, this is the action that I want out the most, isn't it? And I wanted it for the goal too. So I can do planning, can't I, to succeed at the goal and upgrade something. Let's do the tavern. So that would be a 4 and a 6. I am going to use my focus, which is any imaginary die. And the 6. Slot that in here, spending assault to do it, because it's in the going in the bottom row. And so immediately I go up 2 on the favor of Agira track. So when I need to do anything on there, only 1s would succeed. Now 1s to 3 succeed. So I've suddenly made it 50-50. And we're back to the bot. That's my little turn, putting that first card out. I want to put a lot of cards out. He is building a statue. I have to be next to things and spend resources. He doesn't have to do any of that stuff. And he is going hunting in the best place, in the place that we share, is his top priority. And then there's a priority list of different terrains he wants to be in. So the forest one, he is hunted in there. I can't hunt there. And I probably want to, so I can get some food at some point. Especially because I kind of want to spend it, don't I? Like my little activity here. Spend a 2 and a 3 to do your 2 activities. Yeah, I want to do it. That's why I put the card out. So 2 and 3, do 2 different activities. And those activities will be the main one you start with, spend a money to go up any track. So we could be going up purple in a bit and a lot of stuff. 2 green. So going up 2 on a track lets you upgrade an action of that colour. I'm only going up 1 in purple. So I think maybe we'll choose purple right now. So spend a money to go up the purple track. Then, I don't have markers in all of me reset columns, do I? The other one is going to be spend a food, my only food, to get 3 points and 2 money. So that kind of, if I've got the food to spend, it kind of funds the other action. So I did an activity. The bot, I've closed the window. Take your turn. I did. Bot is doing a reset. Don't do a reset. So we move that along because I need to do a reset. So I will do a reset. Move the marker along. Do I want to reroll that 1? Do I want the 1 for anything? Maybe for putting the invention out. Just if I haven't got the double 5 thing out yet, have I? I chose not to do that. So I think we'll just have a normal reset. So roll your dice. I didn't roll 2 5s. I rolled loads of 1s though. So I wish I'd re-rolled that 1. And then, no 6s. Do I want this as a food or an idea? I'm going to want at least 2 food for these guys. But also, maybe ideas to keep getting these cards out. I'm going to say idea for now, and we'll probably go on a hunt. So I did a reset too. On his turn, he is going up the brown track. That's fine by me. It's so smooth, isn't it? It's so much quicker. And then we need to get some more cards out. So I think... What's socialism? 3 and 6. I'm going to say 3, and we'll spend an idea on a 1 to get that to be a 3 and a 6. And I'm going to... So far, we have built a tavern and introduced socialism. Sounds like a pretty good place to me. So it's nothing right now, is it? No. Nothing right now, but if we roll double 5s in future, we'll get something. Maybe what's planning? 3 and a 4. You kind of spent year 4 for that, didn't you? Bot is gonna get 2 mutations. So that's... Doesn't matter if a number of goods had. Still only got 1 good for the purpose of the event. I might want to transport or produce stuff to get some more goods and things. Okay. So now... Let's see. 4 is a blue. I already put the blue out. 5 is a purple. I have to transport to get the oil, though. So I can't do that card yet. I could do achievement to just get more dice for this. But 1 is brown. Like a 1 and a 5. I could put the brown building out. I'd then get to upgrade something. Oh, you know what? I like that. I'm going to do 1 and 5. Let's use the idea to make that 5 or 6. And we're going to put this building out, spending the wood that I got at the start. Which is going to give me, and it's all it's going to give me, is 2 up the brown track. So I can upgrade 1 brown module. So research, get me more cards. Migration, move people about. I'm thinking exploration because I could do that right now. And it would just give me extra points for doing exploration. Or maybe, like, help me with lucky finds later. Transport, get more stuff back in 1 action. Probably not that. Invention would let you get more income. Yeah, 2 income things instead of just the 1. I think we'll go for exploration. Just try and catch up some points doing that. So, the bot... I put yet another card out. The bot is going up the orange track, a spot, and that's it. It's kind of close to doing a reset. So I'm going to explore while the getting's good. So what can I explore? 2 things in this place or 2 things in forest. Oh yeah, the way they've come out, it's not too good either. Maybe it's always 2 with the shape of them. So I'm gonna say down here. Let's see what these places are. Hopefully the nice ones. Building ground. I could get the stuff to do a settlement, so that's not too bad. I get a point for finding that, and then we've got Mushroom Valley. If I hunt adjacent to this, I get an extra food. That's not too bad. So 3 points plus the 2 from the module. 5 points isn't bad for doing that. And then the bot might reset. Yeah, he's resetting. It's when he gets 4 of each colour. You see the blue and red things on the right-hand side. When he gets 4 of each colour, so you've still got that indication from the cards. From what he might do. I need to reset as well, because I should have spent that 1 and 4 that are still sitting on my player board. So the next person to reset is going to trigger the end of the round. Right, so... need to do my reset. We are hoping for double 5s. I've got that socialism going. Come on, double 5s. I don't think I've rolled 1. No, I didn't roll 1 5. I knew the risks when I chose that card. 2s and 1s. Double 2s and double 1s would have been fine. And then do I want this as food or ideas? If he hunts, I'm not going to be able to hunt. I think we're going to say food. And then even if we do activities and stuff, we've got the food to do that with. So I just reset. He is exploring. So he will explore the place that lets him uncover the most stuff, right? There's at least one territories adjacent to the most face down sites. So in our situation, that is here. Because this desert is next to 3 things, rather than the forest only being next to 2. So he is going to reveal them all. Move the board a little bit. So he's found a building ground, a cave that we can walk through, and a holy rock. So procreating here will get you extra people based on your fate check. So 3, 5, 6 points for the bot doing that. And he goes up the favour of Agira track. And that's that. For me then, we should probably hunt while we can. I don't have any ideas or anything yet. We've still got the 2 and the 6 to go up the favour of Agira a bit more. But yeah, I think let's hunt. So sustenance is a 2 and a 4. So I'm going to hunt here, because I can't hunt here because he already did it. So based on this table, the number you roll is how much food you're going to get. I only need 1, but ideally I would like more. A 6, that is going to be 2 food. So 2 food is a gem, but I believe we feed people, yeah, before the scoring category. Bot is getting a gem, so he's now got 2 goods, hasn't he? For the scoring. For me to bring stuff back, I need 5s. So I need to get that reset going, really. So we could do research, we could do mutation, we could do just invention. You can always do sleep, but I never want to do sleep. Although having ideas would be helpful. I think we should do mutation. 2 and a 6. Get me up this favour of Agira track again for when we ever need to roll on that. And I'm just going to fill this up because it's a new activity we can do too. But then filling this up, I can have an income chip. So what have we got? And this could happen at the end of every round, maybe even more. Getting more cards or going up tracks. Shouldn't I have gone up the purple track with this? And upgraded a purple action also. How about we upgrade the achievement action so that we can get 2 dice when we get around to doing that. So going up tracks, I mean, orange will be nice for the end, but so will purple and blue. They're worth 2 points as well. Kind of the same for era 4, aren't they? 3 knowledge is like a goal. I don't know, extra cards is kind of nice. Should I have got extra for? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I forgot about Mushroom Valley altogether, didn't I? I hunted adjacent to Mushroom Valley. I get an extra food for that. So, free track movement is always nice because the rewards get better and better as well. It can help you activate more income things, getting points. But I don't tend to do actions to get more cards, really. I'm going to say favour to get me a card. But that is... It's a face down card, isn't it? Can you just check me? Is it in me elements? It's going to be in the glossary, isn't it? To remind myself whenever you see that icon, I think it's just like a face down card, isn't it? Gain the top card from a face up. Oh, face up as well. Face up or face down. Because like this, I like just moving up this track so that I just always succeed on these things, and it can help you stop losing people. And add a good to one of your storage spaces where you already have one. That could be nice. I have to have 2 hands to do it, meanwhile. But it could be alright. Yeah, not freeze on this forever. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to pop it. And maybe boost one of these up. So if you want to fill 2 up, that's going to be difficult, isn't it? Unless you get a load of income chips. To making stuff more expensive. I'm going to pop it there, because, like, not to make these more expensive for the other colours when I eventually get them down. So I did that. Whatever I did there. I put a card down, didn't I? Bot is getting 2 more goods, so I think he's going to win the event now. So with 5 goods, that means he's got 3. With 5 gems, he's got 3 towards the event. I mean, we've still got time. He's only got 2 and 2. So if I reset rather than sleep, and I'm going to re-roll these 2. Next time I take a turn, it's the last round. So I've got 1 more turn here. I am hoping, I don't know, maybe achievements? Get a 5 and a 6? Or I'm hoping that I roll double 5s here. Or just do an activity or something. Let's see what we get. I've not rolled a single 5 again, but we can have an idea, can't we? I don't need the food. So we've got some options again. Even though I re-rolled them, still ended up with them double 1s. And what's the bot up to? The bot is getting a new person in a place that's not full. Priority, grassland. So he's going there and getting a point. Taking the 1 point space. And so this is my last turn of the round. So let me think. We could do another activity. Get up a track again and have another gem with the money. I could transport. But I only win the event if I've got the sole majority, and I can only pick 2 things up off the board, so I don't think... I've just lost that, unfortunately. We will get to do an activity because of the weather. Now, building... I can't do a settlement because I haven't got the papyrus. I've got the stone. Again, I'd need to transport to get that. Maybe we do achievement. I'm going to say, idea, turn this 4 to a 5. 5, 6, the achievement that I upgraded. Grab a white and a pink die. And it's a 3. So they'll still be there for next round. And I'm working my way towards getting these 3 fate dice. We could also do the goal at some point. I've got a 3 and a 4 now. We could achieve this. I've got 2 expressiveness. Bot is doing a reset. Okay. That will end the action phase then. So, then it just remind me what the bot does on any of these things. The site phase. We haven't revealed any Grim Wolves, Glaciers, or Mystic Oaks. Feeding phase. You need to spend a food per tribe. So I need to spend 2 actual food. He can feed. Remind me what he does. Oh, it does remind me. So in his feeding phase, in territories with 1 provision marker, 1 tribe on an encampment is fed. But he feeds first. So his priority... So it's where he has the fewest markers. He's in 3 places and he's got 3 markers. And the most tribes. So he will put his extra marker down here, block in the farm space, and if he's got 2, it will feed everyone on encampments plus 1 in the wild. So everyone is fed for him. Then we score strong tribes. He's got 3. Oh, no, he's got 4, hasn't he? Because he got a free one when he moved out. He's got 4. And I've got 2. Then next bit is the event phase. So the weather moves, and he doesn't get anything from this. He's in the way. I get an activity. So would I like to spend a money to go up a track? Or we spend a food. I've got a food. I'm going to spend a food to earn 3 points and get 2 money, because that's going to be another gem. It's the only gems I'm going to get, I think, are from money. And he's got quite a few already. So the event bonus is he doesn't get them, but he stops me getting them. There's a little thing on that tells me, like, it's calculated how many he'll get here. This is event F19. He's got 3 goods. I've only got 1 good. So yeah, he doesn't get anything, but he stops me getting it. And then this era's scoring category is gems. Scroll back up. He has got 5 gems, so that is 25 points. So yeah, that's a big gulf. In terms of gems for me, you get them in between things. You get them for building settlements. Might have been a good thing to do. For having food, for having money. So I've got 2 gems. I get 10 points. Uh-oh. Then next starting player is whoever scored the most in that. So that's him. Gain income from your income chips. I get a focus, which is a free die. That'll be nice. And I can roll my fate dice. If I roll 1 to 4, I can have a card. I roll. I failed, don't I? I can use ideas, but yeah, I failed at that. That's surprising and annoying. So I get an out from that. Hey, Fenor, how's it going? You got it today and you'll test out a solo game later. Oh, brilliant. I hope you do well. You can even play, like, Paul Grogan did, like, a little variant where you don't actually play against the bot as well, like, just to get started. But, like, this solo help is a really good thing as well, just reminding you in detail. Like, you can click on the thing for everything. So, next starting civilization, he is the starting civilization. And then score statues. You get points based on where you are on this track. He's got 1 statue times 2. 2 points. Uh-oh. Remove all of the hunting tokens. I should have put 1 there, but it doesn't matter. Fill your reset columns back up. I dropped 1. And we're ready for Era 2, aren't we? Oh, yeah, I didn't get a card. Don't remind me of that frustration. So reveal cards of all of that stuff. I was just thinking, oh, you didn't pick your card. You wanted that green one. Can't have it. So some new cards out there. On one hand, it would also want a composure, which we don't have right now. Losing my composure. These fate rolls. Maybe the library would be alright, but I'm rubbish at goods right now. Okay, so then we need a new event, and the event is the beginning of winter. What? Marty did not stick around, unfortunately. He stormed straight out. He gave his blanket a couple of pads, but he'll go on it on his terms. So he won't be put on it. So yeah, we're going to lose a person this round no matter what. It'll be another one of them games. Each civilization gains 2 points for each of its own territories in which it has a farm or a boat. In addition, it gains production in each of those territories, if possible. So get some farms out, maybe. Farm you can just put out with a building action, and you get an idea for it. A building action is a 4 and a 6. Could do that. Something to think about. So, new goals. And the thing tells me he has not taken a gold chip. If in the thing when you roll in die, if he rolls a 5 or a 6, he doesn't take anything. So, I haven't got assault. I'm not far away from the hills, am I? I could potentially get a farm and a person in the hills. Getting a clay and stuff, who knows if I'll be able to do that. I think I'll go for farming a person in the hills. I don't like any of them. You don't have to take one. You also need to fill up your income chips. It's just get a focus again. Could have had 2 focuses income every time. Hills is doable. We could do that. I don't know when, but maybe I'll do that. And then extra find. We're in the same places, so I think to potentially build a settlement, I'm going to say you could get that card out if you chose that. But I'm going to say Papyrus, and I'm going to build a settlement at some point, I think. If we could upgrade building, you get to do 2. But they have to be the same, though. So upgrading it all the way, it could be 2 different buildings. Right. And that's all of the preliminary stuff. So he's getting the first action, and it's going to be gain a mutation, and then he is putting a hunting token down. No hunting in the forest for me. And that's it. For me, we could just get a farm out. I can't put one out here anymore, but I could still put one out in the forest. Then people are fed, and it counts towards this. I could even build a boat later. The building action builds you the boat, doesn't it? And you can move your person over. Settlement would give me an income chip. And you get it right away. Oh, I missed when I got the income chip. I could maybe have got a card if I'd succeeded the first time. I did succeed the first time. So I can have one of those cards if you really want it. One of the cards that were out first. We won't say I'll draw from the deck because I know what those cards are now. And the hands is the only thing you could like potentially do, and it's one I had my eye on. So I'll take that. Forgot you also get it as soon as you get the income chip too. So, yeah, maybe we do the building. So we could always build the farm later, couldn't we? It would have been nice to do it earlier. That's 2 gems you're missing out on. They'll still score a point each at the end of the game, but so what? 1 point each. You want mutations now, and that first event would have helped you do that. Should have focused more on that. Let's go for doing a building. So I'm going to say 4 and a focus. Just haven't got ideas to manipulate the dice. And I will build farm before I can't anymore. I'll still get an idea. Just settlement also gives me an income chip, which would be like I could just choose the focus and I'd be getting at least 2 focus every round. You could still do that later with another build action. Let's say farm before that farm space is taken away, because we need to procreate before we lose a person. You could always move back on this track to not lose a person. But yeah, I'll do that, and then when you build a farm, there's no cost for it, but you can get an idea. Bot is going to go up all of the endgame stuff, isn't it? The blue track, oh, that's me. The blue track, the purple track, and the brown track. And that's it for him. So I could do an activity. Hey, Skycraft, how's it going? See you when you've zoomed to the future. Research I don't really want to do. Migration, I want procreation first, don't I? I've only got 1 to change things with. So I think I'm going to do activity. Yeah, I'm going to do activity. We will spend a money to go up a track. And I think I'm tempted to just continue with purple. We'll go up green with this, but we'll go up 2 anyway. I'm going to keep going up purple. And then this one, we can do this. Try and do a lucky find in any of the 6 types. I don't have to be there. So I could try and get the oil for this perfume. But I think I'm going to go for this one. Spend a food to get 3 points and 2 money. Okay, activity was my turn. Bot is going to go up the orange track. He ignores anything that's not points. And then it's back to me. So I have my 1-1. I could do 6 and a 1. I could get an income. I can't do a brown card. I could just sleep. I could do research. Or I could just reset. And that's what I'm tempted to do. I'm going to reset. And I'm going to re-roll those ones. You don't have to re-roll them, but you can. Right. We're hoping for double fives. We've got an extra die this time. And we get 1 this time. That's closer. So 2, 5, 2s and 4s. No 1s this time. But we do need to procreate, don't we? We've got a 2 and a 5. Could do that next time. I'd like to upgrade it with all of this stuff up here. Well, we could do that, couldn't we? We could do planning to do this goal, which would let you upgrade anything, and then you do the procreation. You could get an extra 1 if you roll on the favour of Agira. That's for next turn, though. All I've done this turn is my reset. Oh, and do you want it as food or do you want an idea? I want food, in case I want to do that activity and stuff. Bot is doing a reset. And then... So I want to do planning, which is a 3 and a 4. Use my idea to make that 2 or 3. I've got 2 expressiveness. So I am going to make... I'm going to put my goals up here. That's worth 4 points. Unless you're doing a million, I'm going to put it up there. So that's 4 points at the end of the game. And when you do a goal, you get to upgrade an action. I mean, I do need to do sustenance at some point. Getting that all the way up to doing 2 hunts in one go would be nice. But we need to... It would be nice to procreate. I'm going to upgrade that. Bot is gonna get another mutation, and he's going hunting as well. So I kind of need to procreate and move on to be able to hunt, because he's just blocked off both of the places where I can hunt. Remove attribute chip 1. I wasn't bothered about that one, because he's got so many mutations he gets to do that. And now 4 hearts. That's not one I'm bothered about. I haven't got any. So, right. We were doing procreation. Sticking to that? I think so. Yeah, 4 and a 5. And we'll do procreation. We'll procreate here. Do you know what would be nice to do? Build a boat and then fish there. Because that's the best return. That's the most amount of food you can get. I mean, it's nice fishing next to the... hunting next to the Mushroom Valley too. I'm going to procreate here. So I'll also get a point as well for taking that spot up. And my farm's there, so they're fed. So I might not need to go hunting, actually. I just want to procreate, and then I can just lose a person here. Do my fate rolls. I need to roll a 1 to 4. I don't have any ideas. Hey, works. So... where do I want them to be? I think I'll just have him... I can knock him out of here, so he's in the wilderness, but he'll still be fed. I'll have him in here, and then I'm going to try and remember that I want to build a boat. That would be nice. And then we could use this building ground as well, if that matters. Boat's not as essential. But for hunting, for uninterrupted hunting, it would be lovely. Okay, what's Vicky doing this time? Getting a new person. So place where there's a space. That would only be the desert. So we don't need it to narrow it down there. And that's all he's doing. So, 2 and a 6. I don't really want to reset again. So I could move a mutation over rather than getting a new one just to... But I want new mutations. Just I haven't got the stuff for it. I could get a vision. It's not useful for anything right now, but we could move it later. And it's a mutation for these points. He's got 6 mutations right now. Maybe I'll do that. I don't feel great about it. But it's what I rolled. He's going up blue and purple and... Oh, the endgame scoring things again. He's drawn that card. And I'm just resetting. So I've only got this 2 left. Do I want to re-roll it? I want to try and roll double 5. Maybe it'll happen once this game. And it'll all have been worth it. So move the marker along. Reroll these. 2 5s, please. I would like that for the attribute as well. Nope. Unfortunately not. So, I suppose if you pushed him out, he would have been fed on a farm, wouldn't he? He'd be lying down. Now, leave things as they are. Do you want this as an idea or a food? I need 2 food now. He's in the wilderness, but I'm gonna have it as an idea. So I've got something to try and work with. What's he doing? He is getting another person, even without a goal. Getting loads. But everywhere's full, so I think he gets a free... Oh, after each... He should have done this last time. After each procreation, if all encampments in all territories are solely occupied... No, they're not solely occupied. Check after each procreation you carry out whether all encampments in all territories where he is are solely occupied by him. No, that's not true. So he doesn't get that free migration. So now, choose a territory with one of his tribes with at least 1 free encampment. None. Oh, he would displace me, wouldn't he? Yeah, he would prioritize a free one, but we'll go in that. He will go grassland then, so he's going to kick me out of the grassland, which makes him weak. Oh no, they're not weakened when I would be weakened, but he doesn't get weakened when he kicks me out. So he kicks me out there. That's going to be bad for food too. It's going like the last one. This sucks. And then he's putting a food out. Priority, it's either going to be forest or desert then. Desert, so I can't build a farm there. Then, the dice are really being rubbish for me today. But like they were last time as well. It's not been a good run for Civolution. I need a new gold tile out there too. Okay, so we've got all the stuff that you're after. I think I want to migrate at some point because there's no point being in here anymore. So it's migration, a 1 and a 3. And we could get a farm built there. And then build the boat. We could build 2 things. We've got time. Let's use the idea to make this a 1 and a 3. You want mutations for this though as well? Let's just try and enjoy it. Migration. I'm going to move. If you move here, procreation's better. It's kind of in a very tight spot. But hunting here is better. You want to be on the sea anyway? I don't know about that. Right. There, 2 points. 1, 2. And I discovered this. We have found cotton, and I get a cotton. But out here. I've migrated. All is not lost. It's only round 2. He does a reset. Okay, so next reset's gonna... So if I reset, I'll get 1 more turn. Sucks. Okay. So oh, I've got 2 turns. I don't need to reset. It's okay. 4, 6. Building. I'm going to build a farm here, which gives me an idea. And that's 2 farm things for this. And I'll get to produce in those territories too, and I'll get some points for this, even though someone's going to die. His last turn gets a green track thing, and he gets rid of the top green card in the display, right? Oh yeah, thanks, James. Daniel, you're playing the 1-starter deck, but had nearly all 15 people in the second age. Oh, your previous one had scoring marks out for territories and then population. Yeah, I think, like, I don't know. I'm sure, like, tested and thought and stuff was put into it. And I took those out of scoring, and the bot's still being very unpleasant. But, yeah, when they are, like, the priorities for it, even, like, endgame, it seems to happen all the time, especially when it's, like, do the next era's thing, and it's get people out. And once he's got all of those people out and can just kind of go anywhere, I used to focus, like, right at the beginning on trying to migrate and reproduce and stuff to deliberately try to knock him out of spaces. Even though it would weaken me, I could get ways, like, if you upgrade sustenance, you can stand 4 people up with an action later on. Like, that's kind of a thing that, like, even if he will spread out loads, he can't build enough food things, which holds him back a little bit. But it doesn't hold him back that much, because he still gets a free one of those build things every round, and he does it with his cards quite a bit. But if you can kind of... I don't know if that's kind of the intention. It would be a shame if it was, because you want to do it differently every time. But yeah, I feel like I used to do better when I used to aggressively pursue the bot and push him out of spaces so that he wouldn't be able to feed in there, because you can only feed one person that's in the wilderness. And so, like, if you can kind of force those people that he got all the free procreations and stuff to die, then you won't get the benefit from them. Okay, last turn, isn't it? I want to build again. Do I want to build a boat? It's not going to change my food situation at all, is it? I don't know if there's a met. Like, I didn't get a chance to look at the forums, see what people have been talking about in the last couple of months. I feel like it would be so different that I don't know if people could come up with, like, a meta for it. I know my, like, the thing I fell into that I wasn't doing in the very beginning is, like, I love just getting more dice. It's infuriating when he inevitably takes them off you, but yeah, just getting to do more actions seems like a good thing. So you going on the boat will be helpful for hunting later, but it doesn't help you now. Someone's going to have to... I know. He'll only need food, 1 food wherever he is, because he's fed now. These 2 are fed. It's okay. So do you want to go on a boat? Yes, because you won't produce a good there, but it'll be worth 2 extra points. Let's build a boat. So it's on an adjacent thingy space, and you can grab a person to go onto the boat if you want, so they can hunt here in the future. And if I'm migrating and stuff, they can go over there and stuff if I want to do that. I probably won't do that. I'll probably leave him on the boat forever. And I've got a good, and that counts as a good, an oil, or a papyrus, or whatever this is once it's discovered. Yes, I'm happy with that. Well, happy's a strong word. I am okay with that. So that ends the action phase. So, sites, we haven't found any... Oh, it's not the end of the action phase, is it? Have I messed up there? Have I missed a move on this? Or have we got time? I don't know what I would do. I'd probably just reset. I think we've got time, haven't we? I was thinking when he did that reset that was going to reset after him. I think we've got time here. Good job we can go back. So he gets orange and gets rid of this card. Just not too fussed about. And then I'm going to have to reset, which will trigger the end, but I'll get one turn afterwards. So then we move down there. Food or idea? Idea, I think we're going to get good food from either the Mushroom Valley or the sea and stuff. Do you want to reroll that 5? Yeah. To try and have more of a chance to get 5 and 6. Oh, 2 5s. 2 5s. 2 5s. Income. Right. So I get an income. I can have a focus, any die, or I can roll to try and get a card. I'm going to take a focus. And my action might just be, it's either going to be achievement or it's going to be building, and I'll build a settlement. I could build a statue. What do I need for statues? I haven't got the stuff for statues. I've got the stuff for a settlement. And that's another income chip. Yes. Right. Bot last turn gets another mutation. You can't see that. Gets another mutation. My last turn. I could just get a mutation here as well, because he's got 7 mutations. 7 times 4 on this. I've got 4. I could use any of these doubles to get another mutation to try and catch up a little bit. Nothing I massively need. That would have been a good card to take, but I didn't know that was going to come out. I'm going to say 5 6 with an idea. 5 6. What achievement? I don't want that. Oh, you're thinking 4 6. That's both your ideas to build this settlement and get an income chip. So I'll get it right away and in a minute. Because the mutation will get me 4 points, but I haven't got an immediate need for any of them yet. I do want 3 hands, but that's not one of my options. Let's use the 2 ideas. 4 and a 6. Another building. Settlement. Spend all my goods. Pop a settlement out. Who cares where? I suppose that's more options if you wanted to do a statue, or pop it there. Because you can have a settlement and a statue, or 2 statues each on a place. Apart from the bot just puts all these statues here and is exempt from that. And doesn't have to be adjacent to it to start putting them down. Because I now get an income chip and can activate it right away. And I am tempted to just go focus. Get a focus now. Get 2 more focus in the income stage. That's more dice of just anything that I like. But I am also thinking a little bit of upgrading stuff. And the blue track is worth 2 points each at the end of the game. I'm going to go blue track. And we will up blue, perhaps? Because it can go on any colour of stuff. Yeah. And you get to roll now. So I want a 1 to 4 on one of these to go up the blue track, which I really need. Nope, there's 2 5s. I don't have any ideas. This game sucks. End of the action phase. And now we have the sight phase. No bad sights yet. Feeding phase. They're fed by the farm. He's fed by the farm. I only need to feed him, which is 1 food, which I have. they're all fine because of the two things. They're all fine because of the two things. And then one is fine from there. So he's all fed. I have got 4 standing up. 2, 3, 4 points. He's got 6. Then, oh, he gets another dobber as well, doesn't he? The only place that he needs it is here, but he can't take the farm space because I've already built one. We've scored the things. Then the event phase. So he just doesn't participate in this. Each civ gains 2 for each of its own territories with a farm or a boat. There's a farm, there's a farm, there's a boat. So that is 6 points. Catch me up a little bit. Then, in addition, it gains a production in each of those territories if possible. I can't produce in the water because the boat comes with a resource that I haven't done anything with yet. But I can produce in the oil and the cotton places. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, and also we need to do the weather. Lose a person. So you lose a person or move back on this. Lose a person, I guess. Yeah. Have to procreate again. Which, we've got a 5 and a 2. I could do that. He doesn't have to lose a person. So that was that. Do the event. Scoring category is mutations. He has got, is it still 7? Yeah, 7 mutations, so he gets 28. And I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, a reasonable number of mutations. I've done that right. No, you're giving yourself 28. You should have 16. Okay. Right. I was just thinking I'm not too far behind. It's getting that way. So he scored the most, so he'll be first next time. Income from income chips. I get a focus. Can I have a card? Yes. Do I want any of these, or would I like to draw? I would like to draw a yellow. A yellow. Have 2 vision. I've got 1. Not too bad. Oh, and finally, can I go up the blue track? A bit gutted because this should have happened twice, really. I think statistically, and then I would have got to upgrade something on the blue track, but is what it is, isn't it? And then score his statues. He's got 1 statue worth 2 points. 2 points. He'll always pretty much end up in front because he's not scoring any points for cards and stuff and tiles here like I will at the end, hopefully. Doesn't feel that way right now. So new cards. Oh, and hunting tokens go away. You can hunt there again if you want. But you can't stop me hunting on the water. Oh, we need a new income chip. Over here, go up the green track. Yeah, not too bothered about that. So new cards. Are we bothered about any of this stuff? Axe. No, probably not. I would need the iron ore and a wood. Preventiculus. An activity, pay a food, choose up to 2 territories and strengthen all of your weakened guys there. Get some at this track a bit. It's a green I could put out. Even on level 3, that would only cost 1 heart. Which I don't have. I thought I did. Democracy. 1 expressiveness I've got and 1 vision I've got. So that would be nice. Anyway, whenever you do a reset and you don't roll a 3, get an idea. The building needs resources I don't really have. So does the achievement. Okay. Then. Does he take a goal? No. Do I want a goal? I have got a space again now. Not really. Don't know how to make any of those things. I suppose now I could take clay as my special find, couldn't I? Because I'm in the hills now. But maybe that'd help you build some stuff. Let's say clay. Yeah, take clay as this, and I'll take clay as my extra find. Boom. Refill. And cotton. Ah, that's the thing that I can get. And then actions, starting with the bot. And I think we're now moving on to the hard cards, maybe. He does a reset. Okay. So I've got a 5 and a 2, so we could procreate. Or we could transport. There's a lot of goods kind of sitting out here. I can make papyrus. I can't make wood to put this other settlement out. Definitely don't want to reset. I've got focus, actually, so I could do anything I want. So I can maybe put cards out. So you don't have 2 visions, so forget about that. Oil we need to transport to get. And you haven't got 2 dexterity, so no, you can't put a card out. Just do something and we'll reset in a moment. Procreate. Where? Probably there. So the first procreation can go there and is worth points. Can I do it a second time? Where are my fate dice? Yes, you can. So I can do it in a different place, can't I? Although maybe we just want to migrate later. Just head to find the wood or something. Or stone. Yeah, procreate there. Right. But maybe I'll just migrate next turn. Use one of the focus. Going up the orange track, getting 3 points. I think now he's into the better cards. Because I have to do the difficulty that I picked. Or the better half of the cards. So then, if we migrate, use the 1 and a focus as a 3. I'm going to actually migrate here. This is 3 exploration things that I can find. If I do that action at some point. 1 and a 4 to do that. And I'll get to reveal this, and the boat resource could be it. What's that? Coal. And I get 2 points for going on there too. So that's summer. Oh, we haven't seen the event, have we? I revealed all the cards, but not the event. Oh, thanks, James. Have a lovely evening and weekend and that. It's going dead cold again, so someone's dying. Each civilization that has at least 2 vision gains a favor of Agera or an income. So that'll be good, but someone's dying. Unless I want to move back on the favor of Agera, which I could do. What are you up to, Vicky? I've done my turn. Putting a statue out and is hunting in the place that will bother me the most. But little does Vicky know. We're on the high seas. If I ever hunt there. I do need a bit of food now. Right. I need to reset, don't I? Unless I want to do something with a 2 in particular. I could do activities maybe. But I think we'll reset. I need to restock the reset columns. So first of all, move along. I want to re-roll them all. Yeah. So I would like 2 5s to happen again, please. Ideally. And we get none. So 2 6s, 2 4s, and 3 1s. Get some stamina maybe, but who cares? You want to be up the green track for this round, and that's not happening, is it? And then, do you want this as food or idea? Idea. Surely we're going to go hunting at some point. And on the sea, we could get 5. He is going up blue and getting 3 points. Back to me. So I've got the 2 sixes. I could get the 2 vision for this. Oh, first of all, with a 1 and a 4, let's do some exploration because we can do these 3. Bet we find Grimwolves or something. Mystic Oak, that'll be worth some points. 1 for discovering it. Another Mystic Oak, that's quite nice. And Grimwolves, -1 food if you're in a space adjacent to the Grimwolves. So maybe I'll just move out of there. But that gets me 1, 2, 5, +2, 9 points for that. Not too shabby. Bot is gonna reset. So let's see. We could build. We could get an income. I don't really want to do that. We could get that second. We want 2 vision, don't we? So I think I should do that for the event 2. Yeah, let's do that, and then we qualify for the astronomy card. That seems all right. We don't have any of the numbers needed to get these cards out, unfortunately. I could explore again, but that exploration would just be either just that or just that. Unless I move first. Yeah, I could migrate, couldn't I? Maybe we need procreate again if someone's dying. I've had my turn. What's bot doing? 2 up the green and 3 points. Okay. I don't want to reset necessarily. Oh, I discovered this. I should have a good in here, shouldn't I? I don't really want to be next to the Grimwolves, though. I don't really want to lose a food for nothing. I suppose if I'd go hunting... So I've got a 4. I could do sustenance, couldn't I? And hunt in the water there. And maybe losing that 1 food don't really matter. Yeah, let's go hunting. Use the idea. 2 and a 4. I'm going to hunt here. And roll me dice. I'm hoping for a 4 to get me 5 food. And we get a 1 and a 6. Okay, then. I suppose we'll have 3 then. Come on, game. You're not making a good case for me saying how good Civolution is. That was my turn then. Bot is going up orange twice and getting 3 points. And then it's back to me. I think I am going to rest. I'll reroll this 1. Again, try and get those double 5s. Do I need intelligence for the astronomy card? Oh yeah, I need intelligence as well, don't I? It was a bad card to choose. I think I just had it up the top of the deck, didn't I? This one's better. Democracy. I want 2 vision for this epiphany anyway, though. I think that'll be alright. I could move it somewhere else later. I've not rolled 2 5s. Because of course I haven't. And then we have got 2, 3, 4. That seems alright. I don't need the food, so I'll have that as an idea. And I think we're okay with all of that. He's going up orange again. Nearly at the point threshold and getting 3 points. I feel like I should have put it on easy. Okay, so now we've got some stuff. I want dexterity, really. Could upgrade insight twice and get it out that way. Oh yeah, because you can like, is it 6 ideas from doing that? You can, if you upgrade these all the way, you can either do a card for free or you can do 2 cards with 1 action of the same color. But yeah, they're good to upgrade. So I don't immediately like need to do anything. The goal for this is the green track, which I suppose we could do activities. I've got loads of money. It'd be nice to upgrade activity, so I didn't need to... I could just repeat that while I've got loads of money and be getting up tracks. Ooh. Do you know what? 3 and a 4. I have got a farm and a person in the hills, which I definitely meant to do and didn't forget about at all. So I could upgrade something of my choice here. I'm probably not going to do intelligence twice, am I? I might just not do that card, but it would be nice to have points from that column at the end. What track do we want to go up? Green. No, do that. Upgrade insight. 2 different activities is fine. Right, that's my turn. His turn. He's getting a mutation and 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Then I could do another goal. It would take kind of the idea and the focus. But, alright, Neil, how's it going? Or like... I can achieve me other one as well, the clay. Or we could just get the 3rd die. I could use my idea and my focus to be able to achieve another goal, and then that's upgraded. But then I haven't got the 3 and the 6 to actually do the card. What's transport? 5 and a 1. Because we could get this purple out. Yeah, get the 3rd purple die as well. We could get this purple out, and that's 2 up the green track for this. Let's get the die, because we've got the focus to try and do something else with. Let's get 1 of each die. And more chance of doing the double 5s, I suppose. A 3 isn't what I wanted, I don't think. Bot. 2 up the green track and 3 points. Then... well, let's do activities if we're there then. Spend a gold to go up a track. I'll choose green for the purposes of the round that we're in. I'll claw back some points. And it's got to be different, so I can either do a lucky find in any of the 6 types. We could potentially just grab the oil without having to do the transport action, and then I could get that perfume out, which is another 2 up that track. Or I spend a food, which I think I can afford, to get 3 points and 2 more gold. I'm going to go for the lucky find, but then we've got to hope that one of these is a 5 or a 6. I've got to say where, haven't I? Why am I getting to do this? Oh, this. In any of the 6 types. I don't even have to be on the type. But I'm going to say... yeah, forest, to try and get the oil that we need. So, I got a 5. Brilliant. I'll have that as oil. We've got the stuff for perfume. But I need a 5 and a 6 to do it. I can do that with me. Focus, can't I? He's doing a reset. So I've got 2 actions. And the last one is going to have to be reset. Do a mutation. And then play pencil with a focus. Oh yeah, with the dexterity. Right. Let's put out with a 5 and a 6, the 5 being the focus. Let's put out perfume in its own fresh column. which puts me up 2 on this track. I can upgrade a green action. Could make sustenance better, but it's not much better. Could make procreation even better. It just stands people up. Activity could be 2 of the same action in the future. That's something. So I've got money, even though that one's fallen over. Yeah, upgrade activity again. Right. Then he's doing his last action, which is going to be 2 brown and a cube. Oh, a white die. Just like, what's that cube he's getting? Oh, yeah, it's dice. And then my turn is going to be the last one of the round. I've only got a 2, so I'm going to have to reset. But that's not too shabby, is it? Do we want it as food or ideas? Probably ideas, and we'll go hunting next round. I'm going to re-roll the 2 because now we've got max dice. I'm hoping for double 5s. It's only happened once so far this game. And 1 5. A lot of 2s there. I mean, yeah, there's like maybe there could be something in the game that's like if you roll 5 of the same number, you get something. But yeah. End action phase. He triggered it, and I've had 2 turns, yes. Improve mutation. Oh yeah, for trying to get like the 3 like agile in the first place. Because I could move 2 instead of just 1 thing. I like that. I don't really mind it being 2 different activities. So, sights. We've got the Grim... I think we're okay with the Grim Wolves because I didn't spend the food. So, the Mystic Oaks. I am in. Hills is worth 2. Next to this one. And then Forest is worth 1. Oh, Sea. I'm in Hills and Sea, which is worth 4 for this. And then for this one, Hills, Sea, and Forest, which is worth 5. That's 9 points. Okay. Good finding them. That's... Oh, and then Grimwolves, I lose a food for being next to the Grimwolves. So there is a benefit of being in that Hills. I'm losing a food, but that's 2 points for each Mystic Oak. So I think it's worth staying there. Glad I didn't decide to run off. Feeding. Farms, 2 food. I've got 2 food. And then that's 2, 4, 5 people alive for now. One of them is about to perish. He gets a line, but he actually hasn't moved anywhere. So he can't get a food dover. Can't. Still full, right? Just let me click on his gain a food thing. Yeah, I don't think he can have more than 2. So everyone's fed for him because he's got 2 in everywhere. He's got a person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's definitely spreading out less than he would usually do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's got 100. I'm not giving him 100 thing. He can get lost. I don't know where I'd put it. This is kind of his area, isn't it? Then, event. So move the weather down, and that is going to kill a person. I could move back on this. But I think we'll lose person there and we'll just procreate there again next time. The event, I do have 2 vision, so do I want another favour or an income? I could make it 1 to 5 I succeed on. With 3 dice, I should be succeeding, but the way the dice have been going, I'm a bit worried that I actually won't. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to try to go up the... I'm going to have an income and try to go up the blue track. And, hey, a 1. I do. So I can upgrade a blue thing. I will upgrade... Exploration is more... Oh, exploration. I could have been looking at another thing anywhere. I think I could have done that twice. I'm doing it. So 1 for a building ground up there. Would have done the far off ones because I'm probably not going to get to them. And a holy rock over there for 2. So if we found a cave, maybe we could get to it. Forgot upgrading it lets you look at another one anywhere, as well as the ones you qualify for. We're upgrading a blue thing. Sustenance, planning, or building. Building is 2 buildings. They have to be the same. So I don't really make gold or copper. Oh, yeah, he makes copper over there. I suppose that is copper, isn't it? Potentially. Because it's next to the sand there. This building ground just wants stone or iron ore, which we haven't found. If I build a boat there, I could be in another water next to this Mystic Oak. Right. What's my decision here? Oh yeah, we're grading in action. I'm not bothered about trade, I don't think. Great sustenance. Maybe you could go for 2 hunts in the future. Exploration let you have 2 lucky finds if you want. Yeah, buildings probably not don't really matter. Make exploration just worth a few more points, but you know where that really matters for that. I don't think any of the blue things really matter. I just wanted to try and get a few more points in for the end, really. So it doesn't change the goals until you've done it all the way. Upgrade sustenance. I'm not really fussed about which one gets upgraded there. So that was the event. Scoring category is up the green track. He is 5 times 3 for 15 points. I am 3 times 3 for 9 points. And he will stay first player. Then, income from chips. I get a focus. Can I have a card? Yes. Do I want any face-up cards? I suppose, like, if we get the astronomy out, getting democracy would be another thing in that column. But you want to, like, fill it up, don't you? Like, I haven't got stamina. You could just go for a random green. I'm thinking to try and fill this, like, row up. If we got another settlement out, we could maybe do it to activate this, but it's not even going to be worth it. What I've been doing all game, nothing's going to be worth anything. You don't need blue or brown. I mean, everything in the purple is worth 2 points, but it's very expensive. I'm going to go for a... Do I need an income chip to go there? I don't have to complete the thing. And then doing more goals, that would activate the 7 points each, so that would be something. Yeah, go for green. 3 hearts, no chance, mate. Right. So he will be first player again. I haven't done all of my income chips, have I? Because can I go up the blue track one more time? Yes. There we go. And hunting tokens come back. Statues get scored. He's got 2 statues for 2 points each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then. New round. New cards. If anything exciting comes out. Yeah, I might have missed a trick not getting democracy. Anything really exciting there? Not really. And that would have been quite nice ages ago. The event is getting warmer. No one's going to die this round. The civilization that leads on the purple track, which I am currently in the lead of, gains the top face-up achievement card. The achievement is purple. So I'd immediately get to gain or complete a goal from the display and installs it immediately for free. That might not necessarily be the one that's face up. It could be the one underneath the shovel. But they do the same thing. Their top goal I don't think is going to matter. So that's new cards. New goals. Does he want a goal? I could take a goal. 3. Do I want one? Brimstone, cotton. I can make cotton. I'm not at 3 on the orange, am I? I could get cotton if pushed. So 2 new goals. 2 in a swamp. I've got 1. 2 in the same swamp, innit? Extra find. And I could just get the cotton so I don't have to go looking for it, but are we going to do all of those goals? I think I should have spent this oil getting that card out. Whichever card needed oil, the perfume. I don't think I should have that. Maybe in terms of settlements and income chips and stuff, wood, so you could put that settlement out. Because we don't know where wood is still. We can pull everything else by doing a little transport. We haven't found wood. Yep, going with it. That's the extra find. Action time. And he's getting a statue and a favour of Agira, making them worth nothing extra yet. But soon, perhaps. Okay. Oh yeah, I got loads of twos, didn't I? I've got loads of intelligence. Didn't I? I needed intelligence, didn't I? I could just get intelligence instead of upgrading the insight, although I did start upgrading it. The planning needs a 4, which we could do. I could do activities, try and stay ahead on the purple. Well, you know what? I'm going to start out 2 and a 3. Let's do 2 activities. Let's... Oh yeah, I could get an attribute chip, couldn't I? Am I going to get that? What do I want? 3 hands. Which we could do with the mutation now, couldn't we? Just change to 3 hands. And then we get to hunt for free. So I'm not bothered about the other ones particularly. Because if we're upgrading this... No, if we're upgrading the orange, it doesn't matter if I've got that intelligence, does it? And that does matter for this score in a bit. And it'll score again at the end. Being up the orange track a bit, and he's miles ahead of it. I think... What do I need for that? 2 and a 6. So I'm going to go 2... And let's turn the 5 into a 6 with an idea. Let's mutate. And let's move these... Which I don't need expressiveness, do I? The vision, maybe I'll want that. But I'm going to move them to dexterity. Which I think... Oh yeah, qualify for pint, so we're saying the same thing. Get this agile civilization, so I'll get a free hunt at the start of every feeding phase. There's only one more feeding phase, but it's summer. And a chip might come out that I really want. I don't have to take that. So I'll lose a dexterity for taking it. But I only needed 2 anyway. We've got 4 brains, ingenious civilization. Whenever you activate your sleep module, you can also install an insight or invention card. Not going to qualify for anything like that. Bot is going to do another statue. Suddenly he goes statue mad. And he's hunting out in the forest to try and sneak me. But I'm not bothered. I'm hunting for free in this ocean later. Okay, we've got 2s and 3s. So activities... Really fancy just building up the... I could just do the mutations. It's still going to be with a point each at the end, but a point at each is rubbish. I've still got the... What's planning? 3 and a 4. I've still got an idea. I'm going to do activity. 2 and a 3. I'm going to pay a money to go up the purple track. And I'm going to have an income. And I'm going to have that income be... Let me go up the blue track. Which I do. And that gives me another thing. I can have a favour of Agira or an income. I'm going to say income again. You can go up the blue track again. It's worth 2 points each at the end of the game. Or grab a card. Or get a focus. Go at that blue track. Can I go again? Yes. Thought I was failing then, but I rolled a 2 on one of them. I did have an idea in case it all went really wrong there. Because I want to lead on that purple track. So I'm a couple ahead. If that'll last. I could just do activity again, couldn't I? He's doing a reset. That was only 1 activity. I haven't got a food for doing this one. So we're going to have a lucky find in any of the 6 types. I will say grassland. That might have been a misstep, not having the food for all the points and more money. A lucky find here. I've rolled a 1, so I'll have papyrus. I could build a settlement if I want to at some point. Right, turn now. I'm going to do activity. I've still not got any food. I'm going to do it again, though. Because, yeah, I'm going to pay him money. Just keep... I mean, yeah, orange is this round's thing, but purple track's worth a bit as well. Green would get you an income. Yeah, go up the green. Have income of... I'll go up the blue track, please. Yes, you can go up the blue track. I can upgrade a blue thing. Oh no, we're back here. I don't care about upgrading blue things. And doing sustenance would get you 2 hunts, but that doesn't really matter, does it? Unless you're going to get like an absolute ton of food for gems, which don't really score a lot anyway. You should have upgraded planning before, and then you complete a goal and get a new one. Great exploration. And then I can have a lucky find anywhere. What if we go for the mountains? You could maybe do the settlement that's worth more gems instead. I don't know, though. I want a stone for that. Yep, you can have a stone. Bot is going 2 up the orange. He gets 3 points for that. And getting a pink die. Good. Don't have mine yet. Next dice he takes will be mine, unfortunately, though. And so I can either get a mutation on there, or I could focus with something. I could like use that as a 6 and get one of these mutation cards out, because I qualify for pincer, don't I? Let's do that. 2 and a 6. Let's get pincer going, and then I just need to get that orange card out. So we need complete a goal and then do insight. So I get a favor of Agira for this. And I've got a new activity. Add a resource to one of your storage spaces where you already have at least one. Favor of Agira. And bots go. 2 up the blue. Get rid of the top blue card. My turn. I think we're resting. Oh, I haven't filled these up. So I will have... I'll have this as food. I'll re-roll the 2 as well. Try and get double 5s, maybe. It has not happened. No 5s. Many 3s. And I've had it as food in case I want it for the activity. He's resetting. So now, I want to build settlements too. I've got the insight now, but I need to do planning to upgrade that first. So a 3 and a 4 with my idea. I will achieve the fate dice goal before he takes it off me. That's hopefully going to be worth some points. And I'll upgrade the insight action. Bot is building another statue and going up the favour track. Now he has made them all worth more points. I should maybe have gone to statues, seeing as I was getting a load of favour. I can do 3 and 6 to do this card for free. And go 2 up the orange track, which will let me upgrade an orange action. So I could now upgrade activity and do the same one twice if I want. Then he's going 2 up the orange. He's got no chance. And okay, we've got insight again. Get 6 ideas. We could migrate. I want to procreate, really, don't I? I've got no ideas or focus. It's like invention would give me an income. Now I wish I had an orange card to be putting more out. Oh, we've done this. I can flip over one of these cards. So I'll flip over the one that makes things worth 7 points. Because I've got 2 7-point things. maybe I just get 6 ideas. And then next time I could... I don't know what. Maybe I just rest next time, but I get 6 ideas. Surely, whatever I roll, I'm all right. Rather than the 2 you'd get for sleeping. But 2 blue, and he's taking one of my pink dice off me. So now he's only taking 1 white die. So if I do the achievement action, I'll just get that pink die back. I can't take a white off him unless he's got the most. Okay. So adjusting these ones, unless I use a load of ideas, I don't know really what I want to do. Could do the achievement action. I suppose 2 ideas is a 2 and a 6. I'm nowhere near achieving that though. 3 and a 4 is loads of ideas. I suppose 2 and a 6 you could just move it to get that out, and then it'd be worth 4 points at the end, but that doesn't seem like it's worth doing. Like for 3 ideas you could procreate just to have some more people out. That's worth something at the end. So kind of wait to reset. But he's going to reset soon. He's on 3 and 3. Time's running out. Best thing you could do is probably goal, but that would take 5 of your 6 ideas. If you reset, you'll get 2 more actions where you can probably do whatever you want. Reset. I'll take this as an idea. Reroll everything. Or maybe we'll just do activities to keep going up things. 2 5s, 2 5s. Achieve is 7. Oh yeah, achieve the goal, yeah. 2 5s is what? It hasn't happened for so long, I've forgotten what it does. Oh, get an income. So, could just keep going up that blue track. Because it is worth 2 points each at the end. Focus is always nice. But if I got a card... It's like the insight. I could get something really good off the top of the deck. And be able to put it out for free. It's going to be worth more than the 2 points of just going up that track, I think. I don't know if I'll do it, but I've got the dice to do it if it is good. Because the one that's in the Discord right now, not bothered about that. I want something with some immediate bonuses that are going to be worth it. I'm taking it. Am I? You got to roll your dice, and now you've had a dice taken off you. Yes, I am doing it. That's all right. I ignore the requirements, and... Actually, no, you only ignore 1 bit of requirements, don't you? No, that was a bad thing. Shouldn't have done that. I remembered the rules. So I had a big reset and made a mistake. Then he gets 7 points on his turn. That's just all he's doing. Yeah, that's really bad. Of course you don't get to put it out for free. That would be so strong. Right then. So, we want to achieve... Let's do planning. Because I've got clay right now. That's worth 7 points. And I can upgrade something. What do you want to upgrade? You could just upgrade green, so overpower it can go out, and it would upgrade procreation. I don't think that matters too much. Just do it anyway. 'Cause 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 I don't particularly know what I want to upgrade. I just wanted to achieve that for 7 points. Bot is resetting. I'd like to procreate and move a bit. How feasible that is. But I'm going to procreate. So we'll do it. I'm nowhere near the Holy Rocks. I'm going to do one here because we could build a boat, couldn't we? And we want to build settlements as well. One here. One here for that point. Oh, can I do it twice? Yes. And that's procreating. Bot, 2 up the purple. Now he's tying me, so I'm going to have to do something about that. He hasn't spread anyway, so he can't put another building thing out. So I'm going to have to go up blue at some point. So I want to build, don't I? 4 and a 6. What's more important? The boat is just 2 points. The settlement's more than that, isn't it? Settlement's at least 3, and it's an income chip, which you could have right now. I mean, there's something. Oh, I see what you mean. Do the... I could spend 3 ideas to make that a 2 and a 6. To put the mutation card out and then put the income chip on top. That is a good idea. Because if I do the income chip first, there'll be a payment that I can't pay there. I've done my turn, thank you. He goes up orange again. At least he can't go up any more. Well, he can get points, can't he, for going up more. 3 points for going up that line, and then another 3 points for doing the action. And then I do the settlement, which I have to do here. Oh no, not that settlement, is it? I didn't get the things for that. Oh, I did. If I don't want to do this, I've spent the clay. I've got papyrus and wood, so I can do the easy settlements. But that still gives me a income chip. Focus. Probably want to go up a track. Probably want to go up the orange track. Pop that up there. Do you go up the orange track? Yes. So that's 2 points I've clawed back a tiny bit. Is he resetting? He's resetting. I need to reset, so I'll get 1 more turn. He resets. I will reset. And I don't need this as food. I'll take it as an idea, just in case. Can I have 2 5s again, please? I need to do an activity, don't I, on my last turn? To be ahead everyone purple. Well, actually, how many points is installing a card going to get you? 4. Maybe I won't then. I didn't get 2 5s. Okay. So. That's just your turn. There's no so. What's he doing? 2 green. And a white die, which is going to take off me. So what do I not want to do? I could do anything. I've got all the ideas. It doesn't matter what he takes off me, really, does it? Of one of these 6s. I could put it back with ideas if I really want to. So. Putting the boat out with 2 points. 4 because you'd be in a different territory. It's not big points actions available, are they? I haven't got the cotton to be able to do that goal. It's available to me, but I didn't get it. Green card and build a set. Oh, I can't do that. What can't I do? Have I bent a rule? couldn't have played the green card. Oh, can you not, like, ignore the only requirement on it or something like that? You can't ignore the only cost. Okay. Um, I don't know how we take that back. I used a load of ideas, didn't I, to do it? Hey, Heroes of the Shy, how's it going? Yeah, I bend the rules all the time. If the bot's allowed to. Yeah, I think we're just going to have that as an asterisk. And if by some miracle I win, we'll take some points off me that way. Because I don't know how to take that back now. And I don't know what to do on my last turn. That's going to be very effective. I suppose get up on this track is going to be worth another couple of points each, isn't it? Do activity. Just spend 2 gold. Go up the purple track to be in the lead again. And go up the orange track. Because every movement up that is worth 3 points, isn't it? Because it's going to score now. And at the end. And that gives me either a Favour of Agira or an income. And the income could be cards useless. Go up the orange track again. Got to roll the dice for it. 5 and 3's okay. So I'll go up orange again one more time. He's still going to get way more points than me on that, but maybe that'll be okay. So I think that ends the action phase. So, the sight phase. Never built my boat, did I? We've got. Luckily, I've got a food for the Grimwolves. And then I'm going to lose... Because I gained my food just before the feeding phase, but we lose it now in the sight phase. So I think it's still... Is it still like 9 points for this? So... 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, isn't it? For the Mystic Oak. I got 100 points! Then feeding. Before we feed, I get to hunt. So I'll do it on the water. So hoping for a 4. 5 gets me 4 food. And I think I've only got to feed 2. You're fed by the farm. You're fed by the farm. You 2 aren't. So I get to keep 2 food. Doesn't really matter though. And I've got 2, 4, 6 standing up people. He hasn't moved for ages, has he? So 2, 4, 5 standing up people. I've beaten him on people. And maybe terrains, actually. But it doesn't score very much. Then, weather. Up to. So you can have an income or a activity. So I'll have an income. Actually, why not have an activity? Why leave? This isn't going to get me any gems, this one thing. So why don't I just pay to go up the orange track rather than leave it up to chance? I've got loads of ideas though, actually. No, forget that. I'll leave it up to chance. Can I go up the orange track? Yes. Didn't need to pay any ideas. And I can upgrade an orange thing, although I don't think that matters. At this late stage. And then I lead on the purple track so I can take the top face-up card and install it immediately for free. And that's worth 6, actually. Because I get 2 points for everything in the purple column also. And I get to achieve a goal or gain a goal. Oh, unfortunately. I suppose, like, if I'd done the activity... Instead of moving up... Instead of moving up orange, I could maybe have... done... No, that wouldn't have mattered because this isn't activated. Leave it as it is. So that's the event. Then scoring category. He gets 24 points. So that's that 68. And he definitely won on that. I get 12. For that. Then income from income chips is going to be... Focus isn't going to matter, is it? But these might. Can I go up the orange track a bit too late? Yes. Can I go up the blue track a bit too late? Yes, with an idea I can. So I've tied him there at least. And I can gain a card if I want, but I don't think that matters. So I won't. Hunting tokens go away. Statues. He is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 3. 15 points for those. And that's that. Right? Events, income phase, story, statues. End of the game. Score the 9 categories. So for Brown, he gets 2 points each spot. He gets 10. I get 4. Green, he gets 7. I get 4. Orange, he gets 12. I get 7. Blue, we both get 14. Purple, I get 10. He gets 8. It's all turning around. Mutations, I only ended up with 4. He got 8. Gems, he got 5. I got 3. Yeah, not really good at goods and stuff. 3. People, it was 6 to 5, wasn't it? Settlements, he's in 3 different settlements, so that's... Oh, wait a minute, it's 2 points each. I think I only gave 1 point each. Settlements, he's in 3 different ones, so that's 6 points. I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 8 points. That's all of that stuff. Then, that's it for him. Stages of the console. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. So that put me on 256. And then points bonuses. 2 points for every purple in this column. A point for every orange in this column. And I think that's it. So close again. There's the... Not with some wheeling and dealing on those greens there. And like I wasted an action doing that. If I hadn't done that, for whatever reason I did that, yeah, maybe I could have done something else that might have evened out the points a little bit. But there we go. There's Civolution. It was another, like, not quite as frustrating as last time, because I took those scoring things off and it didn't just go wild with that stuff. But yeah, still felt a bit frustrating, this one. Not as targeted or aimed in the strategy. But yeah, we got things out. We got things early. You never know, like some of those, like maybe in that first live playthrough especially, I think we had a really nice situation where 2 of the, like if that can happen to you, especially in solo, if 2 of the attribute chips are for the same attribute, and you can maybe like get a start on that and really try and go for those. You get the 4 one that brings you down to 3. You get the 3 one that brings you down to 2. Some of those can combo really nicely, and it can be really quite powerful, like really early on. But yeah, it depends on a load of things, doesn't it? The cards that you've ended up with, the layout of the map, like how aggressive the bot's going to be at certain things. There's loads of different variables in it as well, isn't there? And yeah, I've gone on medium difficulty, and it's all right in it to lose by 1 point. I don't care about that mistake. I'm saying it's a wash. It's not bad to lose by 1 point, is it anyway? And yeah, there's a lot going on in Civolution. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for voting for it, everyone that did. If you'd like to support me, by the way, it's patreon.com/slickerdrips. If you didn't watch, it was supposed to be an announcement right at the beginning of last week's Q&A, but I forgot until like half an hour in. Rich and I are having a baby. It's imperative. Like there is a panic on everywhere about everything. But yeah, any support at this juncture will be massively appreciated, as it always was, but even more so now. Yeah, I'll be back next week. We should probably there'll be a vote next week on Patreon. The February playthrough vote will go up, and I think one of the things to tease you, should it arrive in time, one of the things is going to be Iridia, which I'm pretty excited about. And I think maybe live next week will be the Anarchy, because we're meant to be doing a monthly thing of that, and I've only done one so far, and I love the Anarchy. So yeah, that will be coming up too. Thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for all your help, Skycroft. And yeah, have lovely weekends and stuff. There is still stuff coming up on Patreon. A playthrough of Point Galaxy will be going up. On Sunday, there'll be a new episode of Metal Gear Solid. And yeah, there'll be even more stuff next week. Rach is doing well. Rach is just, like, it's never, like, there's still, like, not to downplay what she is going through, but she's generally just been tired of it. She's not, like, been sick and stuff from it, which is a plus in it, but on the downside, she's been very, very tired and has to work and stuff. That's why, like, really, I want to be like, oh, like, Iridia's coming. I want to play it all with Rach and film it all and stuff. And Unsettled got second in the vote. I want to do it with Rach, but yeah, Rach is understandably busy with work anyway, but tired from making a human. But there we go. Yeah, Anarchy. It will be great. It's been a couple of months, hasn't it, since that? Probably played the last Anarchy around the last time we did another Civolution. Maybe Civolution will go back into the votes and we'll do it again. But yeah, there will be stuff. Loads of games on that. And yeah, pretty much like this playthrough, for instance, is not sponsored. It's made possible thanks to Patreon and Ko-fi and stuff. So thank you all for being there too. I am going to go now. Have lovely weekends, everybody. And I will see you soon for more in pre-recorded form. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.